Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I want to tell you a story of when I was invited to Lombok, Indonesia to film a video for an earthquake fundraising campaign called Project Lombok. So back in August 2018, there were several large-scale earthquakes that displaced over 200,000 people, killing 500 and also destroying over 400 schools. The UN and the Red Cross have long left since the crisis status is now over. But now the island has been more or less forgotten about. Let me back up a bit in my personal story that brought me to this point. So in 2017, I quit my job as a vice principal of a Canadian international school in China to turn my passion for photography, videography into a business. 2018 was an amazing year. I was learning how to create balance, to make enough money to fund the travel, but also saving a little. I traveled to several continents, making videos for agencies, companies, and tourism boards. I was, and still am, very happy about last year. It was really a dream had come true. However, there was still a little something missing. It was starting to feel a little selfish and a little bit indulgent. I guess I was lacking some fulfillment. So at the beginning of 2019, I was starting to feel somewhat established in this new career choice. And as Arnold Schwarzenegger, rule number 6 says,
the rule number 6, which is a very important rule, it's about giving back.
Giving back.
Whatever.
So it was time for me to give back to a world that has given me so much. Since I have nothing tying me to a specific location, I wanted to be available in areas of the world that have need. And if the time and funds permit, I hope to be available a few times a year to create a positive impact. So after I said that, almost miraculously, within that same month, I got a call from the founder of the Classroom of Hope.
Hey Mark, it's Duncan here. How you doing?
He wanted to use the power of video through social media to create positive impact. He wanted me to film a video in Lombok for an upcoming video campaign. Next thing I knew, I was on a plane to Lombok, Indonesia. We first visited a pop-up school that was already finished, and we were welcomed with overwhelming excitement. Let me explain what a pop-up school is. So the main school has been destroyed, and the pop-up school is a temporary 6 to 12 month solution as their main school is being rebuilt. A pop-up school only takes about 1 to 2 weeks to build, and it is earthquake resistant. All right, back to the story. Next, we were taken to a little Buddhist mountain village called Jingala, and that is where I would be doing most of my filming and spending most of my time. So this place, you couldn't actually access it by roads, so we'd have to jump on the back of motorcycles to get up through the path to the school. All right, so that was the trip all the way up through the woods from over here, and right behind me, you can see the Buddhist temple where the pop-up school is gonna go right in front. So we have to cross this bridge and this river right here to get there. During my time there, I was able to witness the beginning all the way to the end of a new pop-up school being built. But that also made me realize just how much need there is there in Lombok. There were many schools destroyed and so many students that needed a safe place to study. So some people have asked while I was there, why are you there just filming and not actually helping, like swinging a hammer or helping build? So that's a good question, and if you've watched Poverty.Inc., a lot of charities have operated like this in the past. However, sometimes it turns into an indirect money-making machine. They hire companies from outside of the country, bring them in, pay them, and then once the project is finished, that company leaves again. This does not put money into the country and does not stimulate the economy.
We don't need one more celebrity doing one more campaign.
Having a heart for the poor isn't hard, but having a mind for the poor, that's the challenge.
My entire purpose for being there was to create a video to gain awareness and funds to pay for new schools built by locals, which will put money into their pockets and stimulate the economy. Money stays in the country, empowers the people and the local businesses.
Well, in Indonesia, the death
A
toll has
preliminary
risen to nearly 100.
huge mountain
for the Indonesian island of Lombok.
The earthquakes that devastated Lombok have come and gone, but the destruction remains. Meet Dickie, He's one of thousands of children whose school was destroyed by the earthquakes, leaving him and his classmates to study in a tent like this, which breaks and floods constantly. With over 400 schools destroyed, new buildings are desperately needed, particularly in remote villages like Dickie's. However, today is different. Today is exciting. Today is the opening of Dickie's brand new pop-up school provided by the Classroom of Hope. Together, our urgent goal is to raise $104,000 to build 6 more pop-up schools to send 1,160 kids back to school. Please, share this video and donate to get more students like Dickie back in earthquake-resistant schools. Kids should have the right to study, laugh, and play, like you did when you were young. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you feel moved to give a little, then the link is in the description. At this current moment, we're 75% of the way there to raising the $104,000, and I'll put the exact number in the description where we're at. To close, here's a message from Duncan and Nicola, the founders of Classroom of Hope.
Hey everybody.
Hi everyone. We just wanted to send a quick thank you out to everybody who's been supporting pop-up schools on Lombok. This campaign is going to see social media being used for good. We're hoping to raise over $104,000 to build more emergency pop-up schools on Lombok.
This is an urgent need and we need your help. The more people who share the video and the link and donate, the more pop-up schools we can create to provide these children with a safe and secure learning environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next Monday.